Well, Gabby, we had a little sofa kind of session earlier on, didn't we? We had our living room armchairs out. We'd made ourselves at home for the FA Cup final.
It was a nice, comfortable way to watch the game, wasn't it?
It certainly was. You had your feet up when
I did indeed. It was entertaining in a weird way, wasn't it? No goals, but still a lot of chances for both teams.
So many chances. It was actually unbelievable. When you read out the stats to me, particularly Liverpool's 17 shots, just 2 on target.
Yeah, I think today was one of them games where, especially Diaz, his finishing wasn't like it normally is. A lot of chances, missing the target. You know, he normally gets them on target. And I said this a week ago about Liverpool needing a striker. And I got a lot of, Liverpool fans coming for me about their record of scoring goals. But today showed, Firmino, come on, didn't really do much in a short space of time. But they need a striker, Liverpool. Man City have Haaland now next season. I felt Liverpool today could have done with a centre forward.
When we were sitting back behind the scenes, Gabby, watching that game, you were so frustrated. And in your opinion, Thomas Tuchel has had a failure of a season.
Yeah, the big thing for me, Faye, is that, first of all, 19 points behind the leaders, not acceptable. At the start of the season, Lukaku come in, £90 million. He was the man to get Chelsea closer to Manchester City and Liverpool. Failed at that this season. Then maybe Chelsea fans would not be as harsh on the manager if they went and won an FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League. Poor performance in the Champions League, the way they went out to Real Madrid, and to lose, unfortunately, in penalty shootouts to domestic trophies. But for me, it's a poor season with Chelsea standards. I played under an era where John Terry, Frank Lampard, always winning trophies. If it wasn't a Premier League, it was a Champions League, FA Cup, Carling Cup. So for me, very disappointing season for Chelsea. And under previous seasons, the ex-owner, Roman Abramovich, would have sacked Thomas Tuchel at the end of the season 100%, because, for me, a poor season for Chelsea.
Would he have deserved it, though? I mean, he won the Champions League last season.
Yeah, but that's last season. Chelsea have sacked managers in previous seasons for a lot less. Poor season today. And you can't be 19 points behind the leaders, Faye, with the group of players they've got. Even today, you look at the formation they played. I don't like the 5 at the back. Chalobah didn't know to pick up Diaz. Reece James didn't know to pick up Diaz. He didn't look like the right formation to play today. I thought it was quite strange with the Chelsea penalty takers today, Faye, for me. Especially Aspilicueta. Why is he taking a penalty before Mason Mount? You'd think that your top 5 penalty takers, Mason Mount, will be in it. Yes, he did miss Mason Mount.
Well, no, he had his saved. Aspilicueta missed.
Well, same thing, isn't it? Both missed. Both missed.
Not
when
technically.
When I say miss, it means that you're not scored.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
All right. It had a red cross.
Yeah, but Mason Mount, for me, he looked like he didn't fancy a penalty. Is that why he didn't take one in the first 5? Because I'd put in before Aspilicueta to take a penalty. And when he took his penalty, he looked like a penalty taker. I didn't fancy it.
But then even if he had have done, Aspilicueta missed his anyway. So, and Mason Mount missed his, so it wouldn't have mattered.
No,
both
of course,
of them missed,
but maybe there would have been less pressure on if he took one earlier on.
I see what you mean.
But I just thought Mason Mount, Jordan Henderson, you'd back them as your technical players that would take a penalty before a centre-half.
Worrying times. Kostas Tsimikas spoke about Mo Salah's injury there. We were going to discuss it later on, but let's discuss now, because a few players coming off there, including Virgil van Dijk as well, just before extra time. Robertson as well. Yeah. Mo Salah, apparently, according to Liverpool, they've described it as a sore groin. You reckon actually that's not too bad an issue?
Yeah, if you're coming off of an injury, the one injury that Liverpool fans would want to hear is a sore groin, because I've played games with groin injuries. That's the one part of the body and a muscle injury where you can play on with. So Mo Salah will be fine, definitely for the Champions League final. But Van Dijk, he said he felt something on the top of his knee. That's the one that I'll be worried about, because that doesn't sound good when you're talking about knees. Robertson doesn't look that bad either. So they've got games they need to play, though. They haven't got a chance to just wait for the Champions League final.
Southampton on Tuesday,
yeah, they've got a massive game against Southampton, which maybe Salah and Van Dijk might miss. But doesn't look good for Van Dijk for me.
Okay.